Hi friends, how much does it cost to own every single heirloom in Apex Legends? I know a lot of you love my analytical videos that I do, so I thought I'd do another one today and look at an interesting topic on the people that have spent money on every single heirloom to work out how much have they actually spent. And let's start by looking at a list of every legend that has an heirloom currently in the game. So for the purpose of this video, we'll make the assumption that you are maximum account level and you've opened every pack you could have through leveling up. And that means you'll get one set of heirloom shards guaranteed. Now for the purpose of this video, let's just cross off Wraith's heirloom and say you've used those heirloom shards on Wraith's heirloom. And the reason I'm doing that is just to make it a bit more simple, is because Wraith's heirloom has never actually been in a collection event. It's just been in the game since the start, and there have been a couple of different ways to get it, but right now the only way is through heirloom shards. So let's cross this one off, and next we can then look at the cost of the other heirlooms. We're going to make another assumption here. We're going to assume that you've got every other heirloom during a collection event, and we're going to ignore the fact that you could have opened other packs to get crafting metals, or you could have got the random chance of getting heirloom shards, or you could have even got Wraith's heirloom at the start randomly in a pack. So we're just going to discount that for now and just assume you've bought them in the collection event, because in theory these other methods of getting those heirlooms would actually reduce the total cost in this video. And if I add in the cost now to the table, you can see actually there is some variance over the seasons, where some seasons the heirloom was more expensive than others, and that's mainly due to the different kind of store bundles they've done, and also the heirloom system did change from when they first did Bloodhound's heirloom to what they do today. And actually if you look at the cost against Bloodhound's heirloom, the reason it's the most expensive is because they made you buy all 24 collection event items, but then on top of that they also made you pay 3,500 Apex coins to buy Bloodhound's heirloom. And unfortunately you couldn't just pay the 3,500 Apex coins for the heirloom, you did have to buy all those 24 collection event items, which is pretty crazy. It basically means they were charging you even more on top of buying the collection event items to get that heirloom. And what this means is the total cost for Bloodhound's heirloom comes out at $199.98, or if you're in the UK, it works out at about £159.98. So that explains Bloodhound's heirloom's cost. You can then see the price drops a little bit because they changed the system, wherein which if you got all 24 event items, you would then get the heirloom kind of for free. I don't want to say free because obviously you had to pay for the 24 event items. It just meant you didn't have to pay that extra amount to get the heirloom after getting all 24 collection event items. If you look at Lifelines, which dropped in season 3, that's where you can see this change in price. Now they weren't doing any store deals for packs at that point, which meant you did still have to buy all 24 event items. And if you did it through the event packs, which was the cheapest way at the time, forgetting about any crafting metals or anything, that brought the total to $149.97 in the US, and that works out at about £119.97 if you're in the UK. And you can then see the next few heirlooms pretty much had the same cost because the system was exactly the same, and this carried on up until Caustic's heirloom dropped, because that's when they started offering special bundle deals in the event stores, which would essentially allow you to pay a little bit less and get bundles with the event packs instead of having to buy them individually for 700 Apex coins. Now it wasn't a massive saving, but you can see the price goes down about $5, so you make about a $5 saving, and this continues all the way up to today, and you can see that means the last 9 heirlooms have cost you $144.97 in the US, which is the equivalent of about £115.97 in the UK. And that's what the last 9 seasons have been like for heirlooms without any change. So if we bring this all together now, you want to know, what does that mean in terms of the total cost that you spent on all of your heirlooms, if you've got all of them, in Apex Legends? So let's add it up. 230,600 in terms of Apex coins is what it comes out at, and that means it's about $2,104.59 if you're in America, or about £1,683.59 if you're in the UK. And by the way, this is if people followed the cheapest way to get the heirloom, because there are a few different ways to get heirlooms in collection events, and sometimes you could actually end up paying more if you don't take the right route. And to be honest, I'm sure lots of you that have all the heirlooms potentially did make a few mistakes and not follow the cheapest way, so it might be you ended up paying a little bit more than this. And let me throw one more crazy thought into the mix here. This is just the cost for heirlooms in the collection event. It doesn't even include any additional costs you might have spent on other skins, such as the Voidwalker skin for Wraith, or the Pathfinder Memoir Noir skins which weren't in collection events and came out separately, or even those big pack bundles you might have bought. Those are all additional costs to this crazy figure you see in this video. So next time you see someone running around with all of the heirlooms, now you know at least probably what they've spent in the game as a minimum. Now if you're interested in the prestige skins, I haven't included it in this video, but keep a lookout for my YouTube shorts next week because I will show the cost of prestige skins on top of this. I hope you found this interesting though, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you later.